What is going on, everybody? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. This is going to be a short video. I'm almost home, so this could be a short video, but this is a follow-up video to the 5 things I liked about my car, about the Pontiac G8. This is going to be the 5 things I dislike about the Pontiac G8. So, this is going to be pretty quick because I'm almost home. I thought I'd just film it right now. Number 5 is the seats. The seats, don't get me wrong, are great. It's just that they're super comfortable, everything. It's just the side bolstering right here is not the strongest for when you're in a performance-oriented driving situation. You do tend to slide back and forth in your seat. It's not that bad, so that's why it's just number 5 and a dislike. Number 4 is the way the radio is laid out. The buttons tend to not make a whole lot of sense, if you get my gist on that. Any G8 owner, you probably know what I'm talking about. Like, it took a while for me to get used to it. So don't feel bad if you just bought a G8 and you're trying to figure out your radio. It takes a while. And it was a dislike of mine for a long time until finally I got used to it. Like this knob here, you think this would tune your radio station, but it doesn't do anything. You can spin it all you want. It's actually disc right here. And that moves your radio station up. Who knew? It says disc, but it actually changes your radio station. So that's just a dislike of mine on that. So that would be number 4. The number 3 thing I dislike about the car is how it picks up road vibrations and, road feel. I know it's a sport tune car, so that's why I can give it a break, but it tends to, pick up the groove center lines, that sort of deal. And, again, it is a sport tune car, so again, I can give it a break, but it is a little dislike of mine because some roads, I think it's down to the tires too in my car. You're like kind of pulling at the wheel because you're moving around a bit. Again, a dislike of mine. I'm going slow because I'm almost home and I want to film this fast. So that was number 3. Number 2 is the transmission. Transmission is great, except for it's a little delayed when you're in drive. That's all I have to say on that. It's a little slow and dim-witted in drive. That's why there's sport mode. Sport mode fixes everything. So again, not the end of the world when it comes to that. These things are great for holding power. You can abuse them, just like the rear diff on this car. You can abuse these transmissions pretty good, and they'll last a good long time. So again, it's a little dim-witted and slow, but sport mode fixes all that, in my opinion. So again, just a small dislike. That would be number 2. The number 1 dislike I have about the car is something called AFM or DOD, and specifically, it's the lifter inside the motor. And the lifter on these cars, look it up on Google if you want to. Pontiac G8 lifter failure. Huge issue with these cars when they first came out. People are having lifter failure all the time. And basically, the lifter fails to either pump up. I'm trying to remember the whole science of it, but it will tickle and start up. Pretty bad, like 10 or 15 seconds bad. And then it will eventually start to tick all the time. But even more severe cases is when the roller bearing jams. And when it jams, it doesn't allow it to spin on the camshaft. And basically, I'm going to stop here. What happens when that camshaft, when that roller bearing jams on the camshaft, is it grinds the lobe of the cam flat. And then thus you lose power. And it's a bad setup, basically. And that's the biggest issue to me, is I don't want that to happen to my car because it's a lot of money, and 2, I don't want to spend that money. But if it does happen, it will give me an opportunity to upgrade the components of the car and get something that's better fitted, I guess. But I have had no symptoms of that at all in my car. Symptoms would be like cold starts. It ticks for like 10, 20, or 30 seconds, just constant tick, 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 and then it goes away. That means that your lifters are probably going. Squealing noises, that's also bad noise because that's that roller bearing grinding your camshaft flat, that type of thing. I don't have any of those symptoms, so I'm not going to worry about it. It used to really concern me a lot. I'm trying to make sure nobody's going to hit me. It used to really concern me a lot when I first had the car, but now that I've owned it a couple years, I don't have any of those symptoms. I'm not worried about it too much because it would have happened by now, I think. So we'll see what happens down the road. But those are the 5 things I dislike about the car. If you want to, that is also part of the transmission thing. You go from reverse to drive on a hill and it kind of jams everything up. It's weird. But anyway, that's part of the transmission thing. But anyway, those are the 5 things I dislike about the car. If you're new here, check out my channel. Go check out the 5 things I liked about the car, and that's in my channel. And also click the like and subscribe buttons before you leave, and it'll be much appreciated. And I just want to say thanks to all my subscribers. I'm at 185, so let's get to 200 people. Let's get to 200 subscribers. That'd be awesome. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll be uploading a video every Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the foreseeable future. And that was really bouncy. And thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.